Welcome. Oh, the light is not on. Hello, welcome and good morning for the good tennis morning with Shambini. My name, of course, Shambini. What are you expecting? And yeah, this is another episode of Tennis Good Morning. Good morning, Jan is in the chat already. Some people know that at 7:30 I'll be live for a second. What an incredible match from Fabio Fognini yesterday against Andy Murray, beating him 6-4, 4-6, and 6-4. Played unreal actually, and people that thought he's close to retiring just realized that this guy can still play some good tennis. Very impressive. Murray didn't play that bad. Was maybe a little bit tired after winning the big challenger in Aix-en-Provence just on Sunday before. Had 5 matches there. But still, Fognini played with a forehand. Lights out. Very, very dominant. A lot of drop shots. And Murray lost 3 sets. A little bit surprising because after Fognini did not win, I think just won 2 matches this year so far, the whole season, and dropped down below ranking number 100. Everyone believed that it's Murray getting through. Then the next thing is Thiem wins against the oldie Federico Del Bonis in the quarterfinal, and very solid performance. 6-1, 6-4 against Del Bonis in a challenger in Austria. And the next opponent will be Leonardo Ridi, Switzerland guy. Oh no, sorry. No, he plays against a Croatian, Dino Primčić, who won against Ridi. 7-5, 4 love, and then retirement. Dominic Lausen, challenger event. What else happened yesterday with the score lines? Brief update. What happened yesterday? Oh, Stan. Yeah, as I said, Stan won. Stan Wawrinka beating Ivashka 2-4. Was yesterday morning. And what else? Gasquet is out. Lost to Wu. We have Badosa beating Fritz 7-6 in the third. Welcome and good morning, Robert. How you doing, guys? Bublik destroyed the racket, completely smashed the racket, and then gave it to a small kid, but still winning the match against Martinez Portero. 6-3, 7-6. A little bit surprising was Gregor Barrère beating Nakashima in straight sets, 3-3. And what else? Besides that, not much happening. Kokkinakis will have a good match. Kokkinakis will play against Sinner. Exactly, I remember. Against Sinner he's playing. Is that today? I'm not sure. Let me see. So today the top matches are Sofia Kenin against Sabalenka. They'll play in the evening German time, not before 7 o'clock. Bouchardy with Azarenka against Lauren Stevens starting off at 11 o'clock, which is an interesting match. Pliskova against Bondar. What else do we got? Garcia, Bogdan. A lot of girls matches today. Jerry plays Hanfmann. Humbert against Rusevori. The battle of the hard hitters happening. Cressy plays Guido Peja. Cressy, in the last couple of weeks and months, not really good. Has not won a match in quite a time. Last time I watched a match last time he was winning a match was 20th of February. So he played against Blancano in Marseille at the ATP, and after that he lost to Bonzi, he lost to Aliassime, he lost to Tabilo, all first rounds. Then he lost to Lajovic, then he lost to Cabais Baena, then he lost to Berrettini, then he lost to Wawrinka, and now he is in Italy against Peja. So he's still ranked 41. He had no points to defend. Of course, the clay season does not fit Cressy that much, which is not a surprise for the big server and serve and volley player. But overall, a very, very bad period of time for Cressy. Hey, Mayo. Hey, Lars. How are you doing? Question about player's favorite service to play on. Does that always depend on the service a player started tennis on or got used to? How often does a player's favorite change along the years? Good question, Yanis. Thanks for your question. So, I would say the favorite service for a player depends mostly on where the player grew up Let's say Andy Murray, of course, growing up in Great Britain, only hard courts, some grass courts, so he's definitely really liking the grass courts, really liking the hard courts, not really liking the clay courts. And if you go to Spain, I have never seen a Spanish player that grew up in Spain that is not liking clay court, or is not a clay court specialist, you know. So of course they grow up on the surface, they learn the tactics on that surface, and then have to adjust in different other tournaments when the surface is different. And therefore, yeah, the player, as I said, has mostly the surface where they grew up on. And how often does this favorite surface change? Good question. Good question. Next question. I don't think much actually. I don't think it's gonna change much. No, maybe 2 out of 10 times it changes. Maybe from hardcore a little bit to clay, or from clay to hard. Yeah. Related to the previous favorite surface question, how rare is it for players to have comparable results on any surface? How difficult is it to able to adjust to all surfaces? Sorry, I have to say as well to that the court change is maybe for someone like Cressy. Cressy is definitely, if he grew up in the USA, he played a lot of hard courts, and then now if you ask him, he's probably liking grass very much, because on grass, sorry, something in my on grass there is his serve is just more dominant, and he can win more points on serve, so he would probably say grass is his favorite service, even though he did not grow up on grass. So that's happening with the big service and the flat hitters. So they might be happening. Yeah. Question about favorite. Good morning. So favorite service. How rare is for players to have comparable results? Comparable results is that rare. I mean, a player like Carlitos, if he's very good, unbelievably good on clay, he's also very good on hard court. Just grass, he needs some more time, you know, but he will adjust, and he will also get better in grass and play better. So I think it's not too difficult, but there's always that kind of player that does not like to play on grass, or does not like to play on clay that much. The serve and volley players, they hate clay because the ball just gets so slow, and people have easy chances of the passing. But it's like a lot of respect for the players that that can achieve the same results on any surface, even though also like the big guys winning slams on all the surfaces. Very impressive. I mean, who is loving tennis more than the other? Both Noah, Grafa, or Roger? Good question, Robert. Loving the game. I mean, I know there are some players, they really don't like tennis. They don't like the game. They play the sport, but they really don't like it. As of course, the most famous guy was Andre Agassi. He did not like the sport at all. He was just afraid to quit because he was afraid of his dad, that he will like punch him, or that he will do something bad to him. So that's why he kept continue playing, which is a sad example, but still he won some Grand Slams, and I think now he has not a bad life. So I'm just thinking of someone. Also has no... I just remember, I don't know if it's Pegula or... I was just recently hearing from somebody that he says, no, I don't like the sport actually. I'm just playing it, but I'm not really liking it. Yeah. Any live commentating today? Maybe at 11 o'clock. Maybe we'll do a match at 11 o'clock today in the evening. I can't, because I have to give late lessons, and then I have an appointment after. That goes a little bit longer, so I'd just be home by like 9 o'clock somehow, 9:30 maybe, and then there's probably no matches. If it's raining and they play late matches, then might be. And as I said, maybe this morning match, Azarenka Stevens could be done, but yeah, it's not a match that I really want to see, so probably maybe not. Waiting for the guys. I mean, the next match for Rinka Dimitrov is going to be an epic match. Etcheverry plays Djokovic. Kokinakis. We have, yeah, all the seeded players coming in. Arthur Fies against Holger Rune. Arthur Fies also one of the young guns. Challenging Rooney. toddler. So let's see. Story, yeah, story of it. So that is what's happening. Let me see, what does the tennis news also say? Much new. Diana Maria, of course, the German favorite. Oh, Carlos Alcaraz 2.3 for Alcaraz. Djokovic has 3.55 to win the trophy. Yannick Sinner has a 7. If you bet 10 euros, you get 70 back for Sinner. Holger Rune, if he wins, you get 140 euros back for 10. Tsitsipas, 150 euros. And Zverev, 220 euros if he wins the Rome Masters. I don't see actually Zverev winning it. Price Djokovic, 3.55, gets quite a good odd here. But don't think that's going to happen. If Borna Coric wins it, wow. Borna Coric has an odd from 100. I mean, he played quite impressive last week. So if he wins the tournament, you get for 10 euros, you get 1,000 euros. Most likely not happening, but still it's an underdog bet. Okay, back to the questions. Details either, but only some general things. Only those. Oh, yeah, Andre, his dad was very aggressive. And Andre Agassi in his book Open just describes a situation where he was in the car and then they were driving the road and a truck driver just like kind of putted him or something happened there. Not with an accident, but almost. And then Andre Agassi's dad went out of the car, went to the truck driver who went also out of the car, and then they were fighting behind the car, and the dad of Agassi just punched this guy. And then coming back into the car. So that was a situation that, of course, Andre never forgets. And besides that, after school, Andre came back to their court behind in the backyard, and then they had the dragon, the so-called ball machine. And then the dad was just standing there and just screaming at Andre, like hitting the ball harder, and hitting more, and blah blah blah, and then picking up the balls and then start start all over again. Yeah, he really said he was afraid. He was really afraid of telling the dad that he doesn't want to continue playing tennis. Is Rinderknecht a good tennis player? Yes, of course. I mean, he's top 100. He was injured, but he's a very good player. Tsitsipas that low. He is one we should bet on. Potentially, it's a take, definitely. Kenin versus Sabalenka today. Yeah, Brandon. Hey, welcome, Brandon. How you doing? Contra in the house, guys. We have just 1 minute and 58 left. Tennis good morning every morning 7:30. So just I don't know what time is it right now with you, but go back 14 minutes from now. That's time where we have a good tennis morning from Monday to Thursday for sure. Sometimes on Fridays, sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes on Sunday, but Monday to Thursday, want to keep that as the base of the business. And yeah, I can also answer any questions that you have. Hopefully the American can make it match. I mean, she's a Grand Slam winner, so she should be able to do. Let's see how that ends. Guys, one last minute. So if you have any last question. Oh yeah, guys, the Around the World Challenge. That's a good thing. Remember, go to my Instagram account where I have the balls on the racket and I toss the ball up and then I go around with the racket and catch the ball again. Try it and do a video. I teamed up with several ATP and WTA events for the upcoming summer season, and I'm giving away like 15 tickets for the tournaments. You just have to have a video and you have to put it on Instagram and tag me and tag the tournaments that you wanna join, and then you can win the prize. And as I know, there won't be like 2,000 people doing it. Maybe like some, I mean, if it's 100, I think that's already a lot. I don't think it's gonna be 100 people that join, so. Yeah, which are good strengths of Otto Rinderknecht? Oh, he serves very well. He's an offensive baseliner, I would say. Gonna be tomorrow's show at this hour. I have to see. I'm flying to Tirana. Remember, I'm flying into Tirana, so I have to see if I drive tomorrow down to Vienna, because we're flying from Vienna with Lenny to the ITF, and I have to see if it's gonna happen tomorrow. Guys, was a pleasure. Take care. I'll see you later, maybe in a live stream. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, all the best, and have a great day, guys. Ciao, ciao.